What made you not want to have kids? When I realized that having a kid would mean that kid would have me as a parent. I'm broke and I hate noise. My parents. They weren't good examples to learn from, raised my siblings. I'm done. I had a child born with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I felt incredibly guilty for bringing such a lovely child into this world with so much difficulty he faced. After he passed away, I never wanted to bring another child into this cruel world. To be honest, I'm too lazy to be a parent. Plus I'm terrified of the idea of pregnancy and labor. The economy and financial instability. Just never felt that maternal urge. And it's cruel wrong to have them unless you actually want them. 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 What's your favorite little trivia nugget? You know the domain. TV, like a lot of people think that it is short for television, when in fact it is the Internet country code top-level domain for country Tuvalu. Nearly 10% of the revenue of the Tuvalu government comes from royalties from uses of the domain. The word janitor comes from the Roman god Janus, the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, frames, and endings. Thorium has a half-life longer than the age of the universe, 15 billion years. Add 1 neutron. That number reduces to 22 minutes. Human mitochondria, in addition to being the powerhouse of the cell, show up in a lot of, if not most, later era Neanderthal DNA, indicating not only cross-homo reproduction, but that our mitochondria were way better than theirs. What's your family's unsolved mystery? My father was found in a creek behind his business, dead from a sawed-off shotgun blast to the head. The small town ruled it a suicide, but his best friend ran the local funeral home and, years later, told me he didn't feel that the blast was self-inflicted. There are circumstances that support both suicide and murder. Knowing the truth won't bring him back. Just one more reason I'll never set foot in my hometown again. My so's dad mysteriously died in Colombia on vacation and his brand new Colombian wife had him cremated the same day. When my great-great-uncle's house was to be torn down, they found old money hidden everywhere, even in the floor and the walls. Nobody knows where he had all that money from. Money from, 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 money. You're driving at 155 miles per hour. What song is playing? Running in the 90s. Turbo Lover, Judas Priest. Kickstart My Heart is a hard song not to drive fast to. Highway Star by Deep Purple. Gas Gas Gas, I'm gonna step on the gas. X200B edit. OMG, my first award on this site, thank you so much. Paranoid, Black Sabbath. I Can't Drive 155. Ace of Spades. Red Barchetta by Rush. Mick Gordon, Ripped Here. Danger Zone. A View from the Afternoon. Thunderstruck and Black Betty all at the same time. Master of Puppets, as usual. Lust for Life. Iggy Pop. The Trooper. Free Bird, of course. Radar Love, Golden Earring. Molly Hatchet. Flirtin' with Disaster. William Tell Overture. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Thunder Kiss 65. Sabotage by Beastie Boys. Highway to Hell. Through the Fire and Flames. Sandstorm. Sandstorm. What is the most overrated movie ever? This was made BC of Avatar, wasn't it? Frozen. It is not a horrible movie, but it is not the best Disney movie. Gravity. I mean, it was good, but 7 Oscars? I found it very one-dimensional and predictable. It felt really linear, and not particularly nuanced. There was no twist or thoughtful moment, just a decent story, and well executed. But 7 Oscars? Really? Any Fast and Furious, not Tokyo Drift. That one movie that you really like. Shakespeare in Love. The winner competed against Saving Private Ryan, which was, in my opinion, the best movie of 1998. Shakespeare was a real bore. Plan 9 from Outer Space, I mean, people say it's awful and all, but it's way worse than that. Crash. It's so fucking contrived. Digest Huck. 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 What's something you still don't understand even after many different people explain it to you? Math. Just anything more than the basics and my brain turns to mash. How to properly fold a fitted sheet. NFTs. Why are the Aqua Teen Hunger Force all giant fast food items? And why do they have a superhero team name when they just hang around annoying the neighbors and stuff? Fourth dimension. How we keep voting for the same duplicitous corrupt asshats that rule our countries and somehow, magically, expect things to be different. My fucking job. How is Cintas not a scam? Cryptocurrency, magnets, black magic fuckery. Difference between effect and effect. The economy. The Krebs cycle. The American healthcare system. MLM. Finance. Anything beyond my bank account balance versus what I owe goes over my head. Mention interest and percentage and I'm off to La La Land.